What's up, Sarah? What are you watching?
Hey Daisy, I was just watching some random reels on Instagram until I found a reel saying something about Gen Z. I am so perplexed.
Wait, you don't know anything about Gen Z or any other gens? How do you not know them? They're getting so much popular these days.
Well, I have never heard of anything like this, so can you help me understand what these gens mean?
Of course! And guys, if you have no clue about what Gen Z or any gens are, do make sure to watch this video until the end. Let's get started. As we are looking all about generations or gens, let's go start with the silent generations, also the oldest generation, from people who are born from 1928 to 1945, which may be your grandpa or grandma, maybe your great 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 grandma or grandpa. And they were named the silent generation because when they were born, they grew up during the time where they had to work very hard and keep quiet, as we know that was a period of time when Great World War II had happened. We have finished talking about the oldest generation alive today. Let's move on to the second oldest generation, which is called the boomers, or also the people who are born from 1946 to 1964. And they were called the boomers because after World War II, particularly in the United States and some other Western countries, the birth rates increased in a significant amount. As we continue throughout the video and move on to the third generation, just a quick question for you guys. When were your grandparents born and what their generation was named after? Do make sure to comment down below. Guys, let's continue to the next generation, which is called the Generation X. Generation X refers to the people born between the mid-1960s and about 1980, directly following the baby boomers generation. As with most generational names, Gen X is a common describing intended to help identify a group of people who grew up in similar economic, technological, and political circumstances. As well as that, Generation X is also called the Forgotten Generation, as they are the smallest generation by population with about 65 million people. Now let's learn about the generation who spend 85% of their day on their mobile devices. Yes, you guessed it, it's millennials. And they're called the millennials because the oldest members of this generation become adults at the time of the millennium. They can also be named as Gen Y, but millennials are the most frequent name that they're called. The people who are in this generation are normally born from the year 1981 to 1996. Let us talk about the generations who are getting so popular these days. Yes, there are Gen Alpha and Gen Z. And Gen Z is from the people who are born from the year 1997 to 2010. And Generation Alpha are the people who are born from early 2010 to 2024. And they're getting really popular because Gen Alpha and Gen Z are getting so digitally native. As we have learned all the generations now, you may have a question, which may be, why are these generation names created? Well, the generation names are created to explain about our human tendency to categorize ourselves. As well as that, over time, sociologists and generation researchers usually deem titles for the different age groups based on historical social trends. So that's how all these names were created. As we go on to the last part of the video, I have a quick question for you guys. Do you think the generation names are necessary? Do make sure to comment below. We are really looking forward for your amazing answers. Unfortunately, now we've come to the ending part of the video. We really hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something new. And we really thank you for your time, for watching this until the end. We really look forward from hearing you in the comments down below. So do make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, and we really look forward to see your support. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.
You know just what you do. You do.